So I filmed this very long video this past week, and on style, just talking about style, and style especially as we age. And I'm telling you, I went to edit that video a couple of days ago, and about 2 hours in, I was so bored, I just stopped editing and turned my computer off and stood up and walked away from it and said, I can't do this. I had about, probably an hour of film. And like I said, I was about 2 hours into the editing process. I had researched that thing and had all of the data and examples and the whole 9 yards. And listen, when I'm boring myself, I know I'm going to be boring you. So I thought this morning I'm just going to get up. I took a shower, washed my hair. It's blow dry, that's all. No curl in it whatsoever. Just blew it dry with the dryer. Put a headband on. Put a little short sleeve sweatsuit on that I got from Amazon this past year. And I thought, I'm just going to do my makeup and talk while I do it and tell you just some things that, just some feelings and how I really feel, I think, about style. And you know, in my last video, I talked about wanting to find myself again, that over the past 2 or 3 years, it's like in this aging process, I have just gotten to this place where I didn't know. I was confused. I was seeing all of this on social media, and I didn't know, which direction to go. It was confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my makeup on, and I'm not going to talk about the products other than to say right on the front end that I've been trying to go through some of my older makeup, and some of it is sort of high-end, not extremely high-end, but certainly not drugstore, but just above drugstore. And I will list everything below for you. And if you're interested in any of it, you can certainly check it out for yourself. The links will be there. If you're new to the channel or new to YouTube, it'll be right under this video where it says more, or go even down a little bit further where you can leave a comment. And if you'll look at the very first comment, all of that information will be in that first comment. Just read it. Hopefully that will answer any question that you may have. So my face is ready, all prepped with my skincare, and I have everything here. And I'll try to at least hold the product up so that you can see what I'm using. And I am also I've been using some of them, these brushes, the TikTok brushes that I told you about, that I heard about from Emily Noel. I am using these, and I tell you, I'm liking them. They were very inexpensive. But, and let's see, one other thing before we start. I left this in the bag to show you. This is what I got from Amazon yesterday. I had ordered it, and this is how it came to me in the mail. Now, I did open it, but this package, this is it. I've got my address covered up. There's the label. This is the way this came to me. And let me show you what this is. I've ordered a second one, and it's just a regular shirt collar. But this is a shirt collar that I can wear under like sweatshirts or sweaters, anything crew neck. Have you seen these? I mean, they've been around forever. This one is just a little stand-up, and I don't know how well you can see it here. Maybe that's better. But this is just a little ruffled collar, buttons down the front. All of this lace goes under your shirt, and then you have these little these little straps that are sort of like bra straps that go around under your arm. And like I said, I've got this one, and this lace is so soft. I ordered this one, maybe $10 off of Amazon. And as I said, as I said, I ordered another one that is just the regular collar, white shirt collar on it. But I couldn't believe they sent something like this. I mean, how do you even keep up with something like that in the shipping process? I don't know. Oh well. Let's get on with makeup and just chatting about style. And shake this foundation up. It's the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I've had this forever, it seems like, and I really do like it. Here, see, I'm telling you now, talking about it, and I don't mean to be, but one of you in a comment said, you know, Patti, well, that's not what she said. I don't think it was that nice. But basically, the comment was that I'm afraid of getting old. Oh my gosh. For those of you who know me, you know that's not the case at all. If I had any qualms about getting older or getting old, I would have had a facelift by now. I would be using fillers and Botox like crazy. I mean, I would probably be dressing completely different than I do. I would probably be making a whole lot of efforts to be thin as a rail. But I'm not doing any of that. I have no problems with growing old. It's just, I think the issue truly with me and probably many of you is that this is so new to us. And I think we just get to a point where we don't know. We don't know where we fit in. We don't know how we're supposed to act or be or look or present ourselves, or we just don't know. This is a Revolution eyeliner pencil, and I think the color has worn off, but I think it's purple. And I can't talk and do this. This is an old palette. I'm pretty sure it's by Tarte, and I'm pretty sure this is still available out there somewhere. I will see if I can find it. I've been watching a ton of videos. I mean, a ton. And on dressing, and I've talked about the frumpy thing and the fact that we need to, or at least I need to dress and present myself exactly the way I want to. And I just want to look the very best that I can. By the way, I'm using that. The very best that I can. I don't want to, I'm not my daughter or my granddaughter or even a 60-year-old. I just want to be the best I can be at whatever age I am. Whether, as I said, whether it's my makeup or my hair or how I dress, the shoes I wear, and what I've been seeing on especially YouTube. I'm not on TikTok. I am on Instagram, but mainly on YouTube. I I see everything. I watch a video, for instance, that talks about jeans. And, you know, skinny jeans were in forever. Then we were told skinny jeans are out. It was big legs. It was flares. It was boot cuts. It was straight. And everybody tells you something different. I think skinnies are back in. I'm not real sure. But right there. But you don't know. I was watching a video the other day that was talking about shoes, and one person is raving on pointed toe shoes, and that's the only shoe we should wear is a pointed toe shoe because it elongated your leg, made you look taller. Well, that makes sense to me because I'm short. I'm 5'3". But then I watch another video and it's talking about showing and featuring different style shoes that are what we're supposed to be wearing. It's like sometimes it makes my head just want to explode. It talks, you know, you have people telling us, well, just everything. I mean, the fashion industry is like the skincare and the makeup. If the companies decide they want to change something, which they do in a heartbeat, something is majorly in style one day and totally out of style the next day, or is no longer trendy, it's constant. And I have never really bought into that. I think pretty much my entire life, I sort of know what I like on me, and it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If I'm okay with it, then you know, I'm going to wear it. I think when the advanced style ladies sort of started being recognized a few years ago, Iris, remember Iris? She passed away recently, I think. But you know, I read a quote by her the other day. Someone had asked her how many bracelets were too many, and she said, when you run out of room on your arm. and that was her. And that's sort of the way I feel. I'm going to line my eyes just a little bit with, I think, this. It's called Bombshell. We'll see. I really can't talk when I'm doing certain things. Better. I am using a very old brow pencil, and someone asked me about this in the comment the other day, if I liked my e.l.f. Instant Lift $3 brow pencil better than the Your Best Friend. I haven't seen her in a long time on the shopping networks. I guess she's off, and I don't know if this is even still available, but I sort of think she was the very first person to do these pencils that are, you can make them this any color with the same pencil, or I guess any tone. So I remembered that I had one of her pencils, and I've been using it, and I like it. I don't know if it's still available, but how hard you press on the lead, I guess, determines how dark it is. Here, let me do this. Let me see if you can see me. I know I have to be really careful with the pressure on this one. I don't know. I may have to work on that. I'll see if I can find this. I just don't know if it's still available. Wet n Wild. So, how do you feel? Okay, tell me, really, in the comments, let us know how you feel. If you are anywhere close to my age, when did this start to become a reality for you? That you're truly aging, and I'm really not talking about health, although I do understand that our health can certainly affect how we feel about our appearance. I think I need a little bit more. So when did it hit you? I don't think I've shown you this product. It's a relatively new e.l.f. product. I think it's the bronzer and contour. And this comes in different shades, and I cannot tell you what this shade is because it's tiny writing. But I'm just gonna put some of that on my hand also. See what we can do about this double chin. Maybe a tiny bit more. So when did it affect you, or have you gotten to the point yet where you're not feeling this way, or are you much older than I am and you've never felt this way? I'm not trying to be younger. I'm not afraid of getting old. I've had some health issues this year that I've not talked about, but I'm not worried about them. It's not any of that. It's just. I know that I have my skin, my hair, everything has changed. Find a brush here. I just know that I am I'm not feeling inside the way I've always felt. If that makes any sense at all, and I bet it does to many of you. I'm not going to use the word age appropriate because I hate that word. Oops, a hair. I hate that word. But here's what I feel. I mean, I know deep down inside this is how I feel. I feel like I've always felt, in that I'm going to be me. I want to look in the mirror, and regardless of what I have on, whether or not it's considered stylish or trendy, or I want to feel good about the way I look. That's what I want. Wrinkles and all. I have to deal with these wrinkles every single day. And that was a choice I made. Not that I have anything against all of the things that you can do. Not at all, because I would have done it in a heartbeat. But I'm trying to figure out how to deal with these feelings. And again, I know many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably will. I tell you, I showed y'all this new little mirror that I have a few videos back, and I am really liking this mirror. I just like the size of it. I like everything about it. This is BK Beauty lip liner. I'm doing something a little bit different today. This is changing the subject, but this is going up, I guess, before Thanksgiving. Right before Thanksgiving. Do you have Thanksgiving plans? We're going to Jim's son and his wife's lake house for Thanksgiving. We're only going to be there for 3 days. We were going to take Biscuit, but because the boarder where we board him was full, they stay full for the holidays. You have to book so far in advance, and we missed it because we didn't have these plans to do this. So we were going to take him with us. But I called last week just to see if maybe they had any cancellations, or to at least get us on some kind of a wait list in case they did have last minute. And would you believe they were in the process of opening up a few more places for small dogs. They're a boarding facility they only board small dogs. Which we like. I was real concerned about taking Biscuit because their house is on the lake, but it's in a very, very wooded area. And I just had this fear of Biscuit getting out. Rimmel Amethyst Shimmer. Had a real fear, have a real fear. I don't know. Let's see. I think this is a new powder for me. It's the Kosas Cloud. I think the color it's Candy Cloud Set. Sort of a blurring powder, I think. Get under these eyes. I think that I haven't solved any of my issues here today. Did get some makeup on, but I'm just, we'll figure this out. That's not going to work. I do not have a brush in here. So guess what? We're just going to wear the headband. "82 years old. I know that so many of you are going to have so many ideas about aging and what has even brought us to this, I guess. I know that our mothers and our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, aunts, didn't have to deal with social media and deal with, maybe they saw the movies and maybe they saw, read magazines but it was nothing like it is today, where fashion and style and makeup and skincare, and it's like we're just bombarded with it. It's coming from all directions and we can't keep up with it for sure. I'm just going to be me. Yes, I think I started to tell you earlier that for me, it's about looking in the mirror and liking the way I look, the way I'm dressed, my overall appearance, I guess. It's just feeling comfortable in my skin, the way I look. And I know that it may not be for everybody, but it's me. I know a lot of you have probably seen the TV show called Say Yes to the Dress. And there's a Kleinfeld's in New York, and there's one in Atlanta. Say Yes to the Dress filmed in Atlanta. There's one in Australia, there's one in the UK, there's one in Dubai. Over in Sussex, there's even one that, I don't think it's actually Say Yes to the Dress, but I've seen it. It's called, I can't remember the name of it. If I can remember it, I'll put it right here. But they cater to plus-size brides. But I think the whole premise of that show, other than finding wedding gowns for brides, is the fact that when they put on the dress, the feeling that they have. I sort of think, for me, that's what it's about. It's that feeling that I get. And I'm not saying that I'm getting that same feeling that the brides get when they try on that wedding dress that is probably the most important dress they'll ever wear. But they get that feeling, and they can try on beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. And I look at her, and even as a viewer, I'm saying, oh, that's the one. And she just doesn't feel it. But when she feels it, it's just amazing. And as I said, I know I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to have that intense of a feeling when I look in the mirror every day and sort of. But you know what? I can sort of go, yeah, I can do this. I can do this today. This little outfit, I'm 81 years old. The little thing I've got on today, this was very inexpensive at Amazon. I'll try to find it because some of you could still wear this. I mean, you could wear a long sleeve top underneath it. And the pants are just like regular sweatpants, but the top is made a little bit different. But this was very inexpensive on Amazon. And is it 82 years old? Is it okay for me? When I look in my mirror, I feel okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I can do this. And I would have no problems wearing this to my Walmart or TJ Maxx or anywhere I may go. So I think that's it for me in style, is that I have to feel like I can look in that mirror and say, yeah, okay, Patti, yeah, that's good, that's good. Let me know what you think. I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being my online YouTube friends. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you know that. As always, I hope that you'll be kind. Be extra kind so that you can be kind to others. Know that I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.